If you're a business owner with a business that's at least a year old and is currently operating, meaning you're getting prospects, you're making sales, you're delivering products or services or whatever your business is, if you're at least a year old, the chances are you do not need more leads. Now, I know that sounds crazy because I've talked to business owners all over the world and they all say the same thing. I mean, 99% of them, 98% of them say the exact same thing. We need more leads. We need more leads. We need more leads. That's not true. I'll explain why in just a second, but first let me introduce myself. My name is Everett Farnell, and for almost 30 years now, I have started businesses, operated businesses, bought businesses, sold businesses, and helped businesses all across the country, the US, in Europe, and even in Asia. I've helped them launch products, optimize sales processes, generate higher revenue and higher profitability, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So I've been doing this for a long time. And I can tell you, literally, if you're like 99.5% of the businesses out there that are operating already, not a brand new business, that's a little different story, but a business that's been operating for at least a year and is doing business, then you don't need more leads. What you need is better follow up. You need a higher closing rate. You need higher prices. And everybody goes crazy when I say higher prices because, oh, all my competition, don't worry about your competition. There's ways to sell even the exact same thing. There's plenty of ways to sell that at a higher price than your competition is selling it right now. So don't worry about your competition. But those are the three things you need. You don't need more leads right now. You need a better follow up, a higher closing rate, and higher prices. So let me explain. Right now, if you were able to magically double your lead flow over the next, say next week, you could go from, sorry about that. Let's say next week you could go from you're getting 100 leads a week now, and you could go to 150 or 180 or even 200 leads a week. Just magically, you could make it happen. Here's what would happen to your business. Your infrastructure would be strained, your people would be irritated, your deliverables would go down, meaning the what you're delivering to the people would go down, the customer experience would go down, and the infrastructure of your business would probably collapse. So that's not the answer. I'm going to give you the answer now. The answer is you need to put in systems that ensure proper follow-up. You need to put in systems that ensure training and systems that ensure a higher closing rate. And you need to work diligently on ways to raise your price. Now, before you say, once again, before you say, I can't raise my price, all my competition, I have helped companies that are selling against free services. I want you to understand that. There's plenty of people out there who are offering services for free, who are offering products at radically reduced price, hair thin margins. And there's plenty of other companies that are selling against those companies and they're selling for premium prices and they're doing it all day long. You can raise your prices. So now notice I didn't say that you need to do these things. You need systems that ensure these things are done because here's what happens. Follow up happens. Say you're a contracting company, own a contracting company. Follow up happens when your salespeople are a little low on sales that month, little low on sales that week. So they get on the phone and start calling people who they've given estimates to. Higher pricing doesn't happen without a system at all. And higher closing rates don't happen without a training and a sales and marketing system. Now, what's a system? A system is something that happens no matter what's going on. Some of it can include people. Other systematic ways of doing things involve automation. But whatever it is, a system is a way of making sure that these things are done every time with every prospect over and over again. You train your salespeople with a sales system. And by the way, when I say salespeople, I'm not just talking about somebody you're paying commission to. Talking about the person who answers the phone, they serve a sales function. The person who greets at the door, they serve a sales function. The person, if you own a restaurant, the waitresses and waiters, they serve a sales function. All of these people, everybody in your business serves a sales function. The operations people serve a sales and marketing function. And you've got to train them to do the things that they need to do in order to increase sales and revenue. You don't have to tell them it's a sales function. Pardon me. So if you have a roofing company, you want to tell the guy nailing nails that or actually they don't nail it with a hammer. They use a nail gun, but you don't want to tell them that they're doing sales and marketing because it's going to screw them up. I'm not a sales, I'm not a marketer, I'm not a. But you want to train them and put systems in place that ensures that what they do serves a sales and marketing function. So you have to create systems, and then you have to implement those systems, and then you got to make sure the systems happen. And then you've got to integrate them into the culture of your business. And when that happens, an amazing thing happens. Your sales rate your closing rate goes up. You have better follow-up, but your follow-up happens on a more regular basis. And as a natural result of that, you're able to raise prices. But it's the systems that do it. It's not catch as catch can. It's not when somebody feels like it. It's not sales are a little down this week or sales are a little down this month. Let's start calling people. It's not we haven't had enough foot traffic in our store this week, so let's put up a sign. It's a system that allows you allows your business to operate at maximum efficiency. So you design the system, you implement the system, you refine the system, you ensure the system is being done, and then the system eventually incorporates into your business. And once that happens, your sales will go up. Now, here's the good news. Once you have the systems, because see, once it's integrated into the business, and it's happening, then you can increase leads. So now the extra leads have a exponential effect on your revenue and profits. And the extra leads don't put the people in the infrastructure of your business in it doesn't stress the people and stress the infrastructure of your business because you have systems that handle the extra leads. So it's the sales and marketing systems that you're missing, not more leads. Don't worry about more leads right now. Worry about creating systems in your business and getting them ingrained in the culture of your business. And that will lead to higher revenue and higher profits. And even better, it'll lead there with higher customer satisfaction and less headaches for you. So over the next few weeks, we're going to talk about some of these systems and how to instill them and how to work them and how to design them and et cetera, et cetera. So make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, make sure you stay around, and I'll talk to you next time.